Welcome back to the channel, guys. Chris Gorney here, Mountain High Adventures, Wasatch training vlog, week 2. Here we go. Okay, let's take a look at this week on Strava and what kind of numbers I put up. I started the week off real strong with a rest day. Sometimes rest days are really important, guys, especially if you're putting in big volume. Every once in a while, you just need to take a day off completely. And for me, being a little bit older, I'm 43 years old, I find that taking a day off every once in a while is quite useful to let my body recover and get my energy back. I had done Charleston and Griffith on Sunday night the previous week, and so Monday, I just took the morning and the day off and let myself recover. Tuesday morning, I went out with the See You Next Tuesday crew. Group run every Tuesday I do out in Red Rock Canyon. I got 9 miles and about 1,000 feet of vert. See you next Tuesday, crew! Hey guys, if you like outdoor adventure videos, trail, ultra running, and mountain climbing, go ahead, smash that red subscribe button over there in the corner. Give me a like or a thumbs up and shoot me a comment down below. Let me know what's your next big adventure. Wednesday morning, I went out to Calico Basin and did a quick lap on the FKT route for Craft. So I just scrambled up the face of Craft and then ran down Hell Hill. Got about almost 1,000 feet of vert and like 2 miles Wednesday morning on Craft. Wednesday evening, I headed up to the Mount Charleston area and met up with my boy Sam Longson, Long Stride, and we did a lap up and down Griffith. So Wednesday evening did a Griffith lap. Here's the stats and a little video from that run. South Loop Trail, headed up for a Griffith lap. What up, Sam?
What up?
134. Where are we?
Griffith Peak!
Woo! Sam and I really hammered down Griffith, and so my legs are pretty sore. Thursday, I took another rest day. Didn't do anything active on Thursday. I was also gearing up for a big day Friday. Friday, I went out and did a big route that I called the Spring Mountain Infinity Loop. I hit 8 of the highest peaks in the Spring Mountain range just northwest of Las Vegas. I basically did a mummy traverse into a big Charleston loop. Got an ultra out of that run, a solo self-supported ultra, 32 miles and 11,000 feet of vert. Here's some stats on that run and video footage along the way. Enjoy.
That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something new. That's my way. 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 That's my way.
My legs were decimated after that ultra on Friday, so I took a full rest day again on Saturday. Tried to do a little stretching and stuff, but I was pretty stiff. And now here we are Sunday morning. I'm out here, just scrambled up the Southeast Summerlin Ridge. Now I'm gonna work my way down the slopes into Cliff Shadows and run it back home. And I'll put the stats to this run and a little bit of the footage right below here. I'm on Summerlin Peak! Hey guys, it's Sunday morning. I'm out here on Summerlin Peak. I just scrambled up the Southeast Summerlin Ridge at sunrise. Check out this beautiful Mojave sunrise. Wrapping up my week of Wasatch training. Okay, so I talked a little bit about my race goals for Wasatch. Now I want to talk a little bit about my training goals, how I expect to get to Wasatch in good condition. I'm using about a 12-week block total for this training period. And I'm kind of using a 3-week on, 1 week off model. So I'm shooting for 3 big weeks in a row, trying to build those weeks, and then I'll take a week where it's more of a rest week, where I'm still out doing active stuff, but not putting up the same kind of numbers. And then the next 3 weeks again will be a ramp up in training, and then a rest week, and then 3 more big weeks, and then 1 final rest week leading into race week, where I'll be tapering down a little bit. I started this series about halfway through the first 3 weeks. So actually this week is the 3rd week in my first block. So using the 3 weeks on, 1 week off framework, those 3 weeks on look something like an average of 60 to 80 miles a week. And I'm aiming for 10 to 15,000 feet of vert each week. Again, trying to build a little bit each of those 3 weeks, and then each of the 3 blocks trying to get a little bit bigger numbers. A couple of other goals I have during this training period is I'd like to have 1 week before I run the race where I hit 100 miles in a week. I've never run 100 miles in 1 week before. I've run 80 miles, I think, is about as far as I run in 1 week. So that's one training goal. And a second training goal is I'd like to have 1 week where I run or gain actually 24,000 feet of vert, which is how much vert is in the Wasatch 100. So I'd like to have 1 week where I run 100 miles, and another week, probably not the same week, where I get 24,000 feet of vert. If that happens in the same week, great, but I'd like to have those 2 goals checked off my list before I get to that start line. I'll get into a little more of the cross training and lifestyle and diet kind of stuff that I do that helps prepare me and helps my training as well. The one thing I'd like to address this week is weight training. When I first posted about this Wasatch training block on social media, several of you posted about weight training and how important it is, and I just want to address that. For me, I actually don't do any weight training, and that hasn't been part of my training process before, and I feel like I'm only 8 weeks out from a huge race right now. I don't really want to add anything new into my training regime that could potentially change up how my body's functioning. I've been doing pretty good with just putting in lots of volume and doing, you know, some stretching and other stuff like that. Whereas if I put in some heavy weightlifting right now, although it may give me a little more power, I don't know that I have enough time to really build and use that extra weight gain for this race. Hey guys, if you want to support my training process and this Wasatch effort, you can become a patron of mine for as little as a Starbucks coffee a month. Click the link down in the description below to join me on Patreon today. Okay guys, that's gonna wrap up this week of Wasatch training. We're in the thick of it now, 2 weeks in, we got 8 weeks to go. Thanks for following along, you guys. Thanks for joining me again this week, and we'll catch you on the next one.